He gets to draw a card. I really want a full swarm. And he's out of there, through the wall of fire. Rats prove themselves worthy. Eating all the cheese. Eating through all of our USB cables. Wonderful. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. We are doing rats. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows they're there. They're lurking in the corners and in the walls and under the floorboards, as rats do. And we got to do it. We absolutely just have to do it, man. I tried to do a rats deck in early access. I couldn't exactly get my hands on it. Couldn't exactly get a good grasp on it, but man, I got it now. I got the rats down. So we're doing Rakdos rats, or if you'd like to combine them, a Rakdos combo deck right here. Really, really fun. Very aggressive and pushing me up a platinum right now. So before we get down to business on this one, for the shakedown breakdown, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. He will brutally maul you with his werewolf claws. It's gonna happen. You can't avoid it. He's gonna rip you apart with his werewolf claws by not going right down there and liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live stream of goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. Yes, we would. You can check us on Twitch or on YouTube. If you hit that bell, you'll be alerted to when we go live on YouTube as well. So you can catch us both places. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information in case you want to join us on Discord. Post decks, ask questions, post memes, anything you want right there. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that we build are available down below on our AetherHub. So if you go down right there to the description, follow the AetherHub link. It will get you the AetherHub link. Boom, you can export the deck for your personal pleasure. So, what are we talking about with rats? Well, as with all decks in modern standard right now, not modern, but the current standard, we need a strike package, which is removal. Cut down, Infernal Grasp. We are not a fast deck. There are some aggro elements, I would say aggressive elements to this deck, but we are not a mono red aggro. We are not full aggro. I would say somewhere between mid-range and aggro with a splash of combo, so we need a little bit of early control if people are trying to run us down. Cut down and Infernal Grasp are two of the options that I want to go for. I've been running into a lot of artifacts, which is why I don't want to go for the throat, because it doesn't work on artifacts. I've had a situation where I've run into a lot of them. However, Eaten Alive is also a great exile, especially when we have a lot of rats to sacrifice, 1/1 unblocked creatures to sacrifice to go in there. That's not a bad one. Go for the Throat's not bad in case you need it, but Eaten Alive is also a good choice too for strike package. Nezumi Prowler, yeah, a little bit from Kamigawa here. The reason I like this guy right here, this rat ninja, he's real more of a rat person ninja, as opposed to like just a little scurrying guy. 1 black and 1 3/1 with the ninjutsu of 1 black and 1, meaning that an unblocked creature can be taken off the board and he can replace it, is the Death Touch and Lifelink. That's kind of almost a form of removal, because if you have a 1/1 rat that's being blocked and another one that isn't, you can swap out this guy for the one that isn't being blocked, put the Death Touch and Lifelink on the one that is, and immediately kill whoever's touching it, or just put it on him and he gains you 3 life with a good hit there. It's a surprise hit. So he's a fun little guy to put in and a great 2-drop. Tangled Colony, a rare here, but this is kind of looks like a Rat King. What we know is a Rat King, all the tails together. Looks like a 7 Rat King. It's pretty powerful. 1 black and 1 3/2. Tangled Colony can't block. A lot of the rats can't. That's okay. We want to be aggressive. When Tangled Colony dies, create 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature can't block, where X is the damage amount dealt to this dealt to it this turn. Now, the interesting thing about Tangled Colony with this one is the bigger blocker that they have out, like if they block this and does 5 damage, you get 5 1/1 rat tokens. So the more damage they do to this thing, the more rats explode out of it, which is really funny. So against green, against red, against big, powerful creatures, if they can't stop this thing, it becomes more of a problem than it was originally. So a lot of people don't read it. A lot of people are surprised by it happening. But very, very useful altogether, especially with that aggressive 3 damage going down range. People really want to block it and kill it. And then, of course, you're coming in back with, you're swinging back with a lot of rats. Tattered Ratter. It rhymes. A human peasant right here. Yes. He is not a rat, but he helps boost them up. 1 red and 1. He is an uncommon 2/2. Whenever a rat you control becomes blocked, it gets +2 until the end of turn. This makes rats more dangerous on the block. This makes them more of a threat on the block. The reason it does, multiple of these will stack. I've had it that if rats become 5/1 when they're blocked, so you all of a sudden you have a rat being blocked by a Sheldred. Sheldred is dying to a rat. A gigantic, fat, giant, juicy rat is just taking her down. So it becomes more of a problem. Now they only ping for 1 on the regular attack, but when they block, they become more dangerous. Very useful there. Now we're gonna add this guy here, Countermax the Rat King, who has giant smoking vents on his back. Awesome. Who looks like he was sewn together with all kind of different parts, machines, and rat skulls. 2 black and 1. We have 2 kings. It's the double kings of the rat. Karamonax. Toxic 1. Other rats you control have toxic 1. Which is perfectly fine. We can actually win out with a full board of swinging toxic rats right there. It's kind of an alternate win con. It's not our main win con. It's just kind of a bonus thing that we can do if we attack with 10 rats and they all get through. All of a sudden they're gonna tox them out. But he also has a lovely ability right here. When he enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You reveal any number of rats and put them in your hand, and then put the rest of your bottom and any in a random order. So he actually summons rats from the top and makes them toxic, which makes them even more of a threat. Combining him with Tattered Ratter, which is, hey, if you block, you're going to lose your cries, or if you don't block, you're going to get toxic, starts to become a problem. You can see the pressure building. Now, we have Lord Skitter's Butcher. This is a Ratatouille chef rat right here who is cooking. You can see on his little diagram here, he has a person diagram laid out for what is the prime fillet of, I guess, where the rats are eating people. When he comes into play, you can choose one. Create a 1/1 rat black creature token. This creature can't block. You may sacrifice another creature. You scry 2 and draw a card. Both of those are good, but not as good as creatures you control gain menace into the end of turn. Creatures you control gain menace is so powerful, especially on a swarm deck, because if they're saying, oh, well, you have 6 creatures, I have 3. I can block half of them. You put down menace, he can block 1 of them. 5 are getting through. So that is incredibly powerful to ping somebody with that ability. You get to choose one. That menace ability is really, really useful. Again, if you really need the card draw, you can go with that one or the other rat. But that menace, keep an eye out for that. That's a win con right there. Now we have Lord Skitter, Sewer King. So 2 kings of the rats right here, 1 black and 2, 3/3, as whenever another rat enters the battlefield under your control, not when you cast a rat, and including tokens, exile up to 1 target creature card from an opponent's graveyard. This guy, Lord Skitter, he is graveyard hate. I guess all of his rats are eating stuff out of the graveyard. They're going everywhere and just eating all the food out of the graveyard and eating all the junk that's left over. So, that's kind of his thing. So if they're running a resurrection deck, this thing rips it apart. And at the beginning of combat in your turn, he creates a 1/1 black rat that can't block. So he generates rat tokens automatically, and he will start ripping down the graveyard. Really, really good stuff against a lot of these reanimator decks that are going on right now. Gnawing Crescendo. There we go. The Gnawing Lords right here. 1 red and 2 creatures you control get +2 until the end of turn. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 rat. So whenever a creature you have, if you're swinging in for a full board swing, whenever a creature you control dies, but giving everybody +2, you're saying, if you combine this, you're like, oh, well, I have 5 1/1 rats going in. Oh, well, I can take 5 damage from the rats. I'm just going to let them hit. Guess what? Now it's 15 damage. You see how that works? Now you're overwhelmed because of the Gnawing Crescendo. The rats understood it. You own this land. You deserve a feast. Then, of course, we have Totentaz, Swarm Piper. Yes, he is the Pied Piper who summons the rats. 1 red, 1 black, 1 classic Rakdos, 2/3. Whenever Totem Taz, Swarm Piper, or another non-token creature you control dies, create a black rat token. And then, of course, you can give someone target attacking rat you control gains Death Touch at the end of turn. He will, of course, kill anybody who is... He'll cause a rat to kill anybody who is blocking it, which is very useful for making threats against the people that are blocking. And of course, if any of your creatures died, more rats pop out. Very good combo with like Tangled Colony, because that makes all those rats and an extra one from Totem Taz. Now, we have 2 finisher cards here. These are both ways of ending the game. Twisted Sewer Rich, love her. 2 black and 3/4 Human Warlock. When Twisted Sewer Rich enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black rat creature token with this creature can't block. Then, here's the kicker, guys. Here's the crazy thing. For each rat you control, create a Wicked Roll token and attach it to that rat. So if you have 6 rats on the board, or more, each one of them gets the Wicked Roll. What does that mean? Creature gets +1/+1, and if it dies, meaning that the aura it's attached to goes to the graveyard, they get pinged for 1 life. When you are ready, on turn 5, when you've built your rat army, when the rat army is chittering and gnawing and cannot be contained back any longer, you hit the Twisted Sewer Rich. They all get +1/+1, and whenever they die, they get gain and drain. You will absolutely crush people with this hit right here. I've had like 6 rats on the board, or 7 or 8 or 9. You'll see in the games. Watch the games. And people are like, well, I can field a lot of that. It's only 1/1. All of a sudden it becomes 2/2, and whatever they block and kill is going to cost them a life. Dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. Then we're going to finish it off with the Song of Totem Taz. Very fun to do with Twisted Sewer Rich. First Totem Taz, then Sewer Rich. Red and X. Create X rat black rat creature tokens. This creature can't block. Creatures you control gain hasten to the end of turn. Great to sink all of your extra mana in it. Swarm in. Start with Totem Taz, then finish with Sewer Witch or 9 Crescendo for the kill there, for the swarm kill. 7 mountains, 7 swamps, 2 Black Cleaves, 2 Haunted Ridge, 2 Sulphur Springs. Very, very nice right there. We look at the statistics. 2.5 average with 24 lands, a little bit more black than red, 25 creatures altogether, a decent amount of humans, 14 humans, 14 rats, 11 humans. That's what we're looking at. 8 instants, 3 sorceries, 2 artifacts, I guess because of the rat ninja. Is an artifact creature right there. So that's what we're looking at on the standard deck. We look at it on the sideways view. Boom. We talked about the sideboard already. Thought it was going to freeze on me. Nizumi Prowler. Actually, it's an artifact creature. I guess they have cybernetics to make them an artifact creature right there. So again, alternate removal. The big hit right there. We have nothing in 4. We have the big hit in the Sewer Witch. Actually, really not that expensive of a deck. Aside from Karamax and Lord Skitter, pretty cheap. Totem Taz, some of the new stuff is pretty cheap. Tattered Ratter's pretty cheap. Totem Taz is cheap. Growing Crescendo's cheap. Lord Skitter, I'm talking about a wilds, I mean, Twisted Sewer Witch. So pretty easy on the wilds. Not completely easy, but fairly easy. Absolutely plowing us up through Platinum. We're chewing our way through Platinum here. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you like the rats? Do you not? Do you like it, Rakdos? Do you have any additional things that you could think of that I could change? How would you do it? I'd like to hear your comments on it. I always read the comments. I try to respond to them all. Here we go, boys. Into the fray. What is a Muscle Mommy deck? Why am I so low right now? There we go. I don't know if I like Tattered Ratter. I don't know. I pointed out 2 cards once and you used it to ruin the dozens of players. I mean, I'm aware of what a Muscle Mommy is. I don't know what it means to have a Muscle Mommy deck. Boof. Get rid of that. Prototype death. Okay, so this is an artifacts. Why has artifacts been making such a comeback? Oh, he's flashing artifacts. Okay. That's what he's doing. Let's do that. March of Swirling Mist. No, I don't think so. Haywire Might. Gorbaging Wallop. No. Wabango. Okay. Let's do Swarmy Guy. Boom. 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 Hit. Guardian of Godapur. Oh man, a clean hit right there again, huh? He got that twice. He got 2 Gorging Wallopers. And then he exiled them a couple times. Totentaz. Swarmy Boy. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Tattered Ratter does make good on that hit right there. That is a good hit. Not gonna lie. Let's get Gorging Walloper out of there. Let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there a million times. Yeah, submit 0. Yeah. Okay, and alright, so we're gonna block. We're gonna do that. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Head like a hoe, black as my soul. I'd rather die than give you control. So let's do that. There we go. 10 attackers. All right. Hey, Drift. What do we want to do? He's got a removal. He's got a Seraph. Real Steel. Okay. He's going to make it fly. He's going to get a lifelink. He's going to lifelink it. Alright, let's do this. Pop, pop. My turn. Let's do that. Alright, and the finisher. Well, that was a cool finisher. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Captain Hot Sauce? I like that. If we can build the swarm and hit off Twisted Sewer Witch, we're not bad. Not bad. Gotta swap out some of these removals though. Too many artifacts I'm running into. I gotta be able to remove them. The game itself I've been playing since 1994. Thank you for following Shiftor. Welcome to the show, Shiftor. Shiftor. Let's get rid of one less gnawing and one more twisted, and then we're gonna go for less go for the throat, and we're gonna go for more exile. What do we got? Exile. Exile target creature or planeswalker. That requires too much pain, so let's do a destroy. Let's try that then. YouTube, have you been going over? This is your morality check right here. Have you been going over and hitting the like button on the YouTube channel? On this public stream? Have you been doing that? If you haven't, then you haven't been doing your part. Alright. Vaxis. Oh, man. It's the son of Creature and Sister Spider. That's a deep cut. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say that. That is a deep-ass fucking cut right there. Holy shit, that's a deep cut. Oh, Cookie again. Tone Taz. Push him out. Yeah, that's a good idea right there. Give me a bunch of rats. Give me a bunch of rats. Ooh, Sir Ginger. Oh, they got the cookie deck. I know you can push that button and it gives you a bunch of them, but maybe I like pushing them individually. You ever think of that, Cookies? You ever think of that? Sir Ginger the Mealander. Get rid of him. Protection card, probably. Yeah, Royal Treatment. Very good. Get rid of that. Boom. Push that guy in. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. Come on, please, 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 please. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Perfect. It's not indestructible. It's hexproof. Boom. Boom. Trigger. Get rid of that one. Boom. Trigger, trigger, trigger. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, perfect. Tough Cookie again. Tone Taz. I'm just gonna take the 4. I don't give a shit. I don't give a 10 penny fuck. Let's see. Other rats you control have 1. Okay. I'm kind of hurting myself with these manas. These Sulfur Springs, man. They need to fucking pop up. They pop up like crazy, man. Let's grab Lord Skittering, Sewer Lord. Boom. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Ooh, Royal Treatment. Royal Treatment doesn't I don't think he understands what happens there. Boom. Pop. I don't think he gets that it doesn't make it indestructible, it gives it hexproof. Ooh, Curse of the Werefox. Oh, very nice. Oh, look at that. Creates another rat. Can he get it up more, though? Can he get the damage up even higher? Can we get much higher? No, we cannot. So now we're going to pull the same trick. They're all going to be 2/2s. He doesn't have a green counterspell. Boom. Whoa, no. Oh, that's... Oh, jeez. That'll never... That's not going to get old for a while, I gotta be honest. That's not going to get old for a while. Yeah, he's looking those up and down. Hello. Let's tell him... On vile wings and bloody wind, the swarm rises. Wicked rats. Okay. I see the win con now. I see the win con. We just gotta we gotta rope them until we can get that card out. I think that's gonna be the trick right there. I think that's gonna be the real trickety trick. 7th day back to work and worse indeed in the dating room. Oh my good, Driftrone, you're good enough to go back to work, man? Damn, bro. You out there hustling, man. Respect, mad respect. How you feeling though? Alright, plenty of removal, so in case he comes out aggro, he's playing blue. Damn. Black Cleave. There you go. Alright. Gruul. The cruelest Gruul. Let's do that. Boom. Okay, something comes out with a 1/1 charge on it. He might burn it up. I used to talk that ran that alchemy. Oh, the alchemy went. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that deck real good like. What's up, Shiftor? Yeah, I still have that. It's called Running with the Devil. Running with the... Is it Running with the Devil? Outrun the Devil? I can't remember. I still run it sometimes, man. That was, what, 18 months ago, maybe. Yeah, I cruised to Mythic on that one. Yep. That was a mono red Devil deck. Well, welcome back, Shiftor. There's been quite a Shiftor in the cards that we have. You feel like the card pool is absurd. Running in the shadows, yeah, yeah. And if you don't love me now, never love me again. I can still say you will never make the chain. Never break the chain. 'Cause if you don't love me now. You will never love again. Daniel has left the group. Love the rats. Well, the rats love you, my guy. They love you. Yeah, running in the shadows. Tamio? Tamio's a ghost now. She's like an AI ghost. Isn't that weird? And she lives in a rat. Robin Leet X, thank you. Bunch of, I think those are, I can't tell if they're Chinese or Japanese. They look like Chinese to me. You'll have to tell me which one they are. I a lot of times can tell, but I can't always. Boom, boom. Maze Crusher. We have another Karumex. Boom. Running in the shadows. Yeah. Running in the shadows. It's Chinese. Oh, okay. It looked more Chinese than Japanese. I can usually tell the difference. And I know Korean pretty different. I know Korean's pretty different overall. Boom. Boom. Rats, 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 rats. My meme went wrong back in 2016 or so. I don't even understand the reference, but good for you. It's absurd that historic for sure. Historic rats, I don't even want to imagine what historic rats are like. That's probably nightmarishly bad. That's probably real bad. What's he going to do now? Ancestral Anger. Always got to make sure we got blockers ready to go with these rat boys. Rat boys. Wait, hold on a second. He's going to do... He has no mana. He's going to do 10 damage. That doesn't matter really, does it? Okay, well... Running in the shadows, yeah. Twitch refused to change my localized Chinese meme name back. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Interesting. That's all. Robin Leet. I wonder if people really know what 1337 is anymore, if it's just become such an internet thing. They don't know it stands for Leet, as an elite hacker. Oh, look, we got 1,000 gold. Let's buy a packety pack. Whackety whack whack. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody, new and old. If you're new here, if you know me from YouTube, or if you just know me randomly, that's cool, too. Check out my YouTube channel. Follow that link right there. We're always happy to have more people there. Let's see. Packs. Grab an Eldraine pack. Alright. Trying to get to 11,000 soon. I'd like to get by 12,000 by the end of the year. I feel like that's a reasonable goal. And naturally the game crashed in the middle of me opening a pack. So I probably didn't even get the pack because the game crashed in the middle of it. Thank you, Wizards. I really appreciate this. Really, really appreciate the game crashing in the middle of that. I've played Starfield on my computer for probably about 60 hours. And not one time has it crashed the desktop. This... Blazing Fire, how you doing? This thing, however, this game... Probably at least once a night it crashes. So don't know what the deal with that is. How constructed viable are the rats? Well, you just saw me win a game in Platinum. I don't think that they're S tier, but they are viable. There's a few tricks you can pull with them. Let's go to Dex collection. What did we just get? I would have liked to seen what we just got, but no, it's not going to tell me now. We either didn't get something. Hey, what's up, X-River? Rats? I was crazy once. Crazy? I was crazy once. Yeah, you just gotta write that all over and over again. I'm glad you know the memeing. We meme good on here on this channel. We meme pretty good on this channel. Removal into Lord Skitter. Not great, but I'll try it. Then I took an A arrow to the knee. Exactly. One of the skill symbols is when you have precise targeting in Starfield. It's a picture of an arrow going through a knee. Pretty good stuff right there. They're very aware of the memes in Starfield. What a meme Skyrim was. I mean, even Oblivion, they're aware of the Oblivion memes. So you got to figure that the devs in the game, probably what, in the 30s or 40s, they grew up playing that. So they know what it is. Go crazy? Don't mind if I do. Anybody ever read the book King Rat? Bramble familiar. The Flushgurger, the Kermurderber. Ermagerd. Where's the Flushgurger? Running in the shadows. Yeah. Running in the shadows. Took a lot to get that guy out, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Can't let him res either. Push. Boof, boof. Okay. Chain. Which new deck is silly? I'm not a big gamer person, but I always appreciate it when games, TVs, movies break the fourth law and whatnot, all other things. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's too much when a piece of fiction takes itself too seriously. Okay, we got enough for Sewer Rich, but we have an Azumi Prowler as well. So we're going to hold off. We're going to make the rat. Dark Trigger. He's thinking about playing removal. We can maybe do an Azumi Prowler. He's thinking about playing. He really wants to play removal real bad. We're going to do Totentas followed by Witch, and hopefully we can get through here. What's he got that's an instant? It hit. Okay. Okay. I think he wants to res. I think that's the idea of his deck. And Lord Skitter's is messing that up. That's pretty funny, X-River. We've had that. I had a game, as a matter of fact, the guy who I'm playing, my best friend, Gavin, who I'm playing through Baldur's Gate with, he had the absolute worst luck I've ever seen a human being have, except for our other buddy, James, who could, I mean, The James had the worst luck a human being could possibly even have. You know the old expression, it could be raining women, you get hit in the head with a dick. That described James. But close second was Gavin, and he had the first encounter of his new character because his previous character had died. He actually made a Fae rogue, like a Fae rogue, like a fairy rogue that he thought would be a really fun build. It could use magic. The first round of combat on the first day of his first encounter, he died. The guy cast Power Word Kill. The monster popped out and cast Power Word Kill and killed him immediately. He didn't survive the first round of the first combat. That's how bad he had it. Topi Stopey, my man is in bad shape here. He's gonna get ultra killed right now. Bramble Familiar. Bramble Familiar is everyone runs it, but I'm not sure why everyone likes it. Rat's doing okay, guys. Rat's doing okay. We're doing okay with rats. Did you already sing that Smashing Pumpkin song? Which one? Bullet with Butterfly Wings. The World is a Vampire. Doof. People like it in decks where you can cheat it out sorcery. Oh, yeah, everyone's talking about Invasion of Alara decks. Like, everyone is hot on that. Oh, Beseech. Bramble combo with Beseech. The world is a vampire. That's probably one of my favorite songs of all time. We'll get rid of Infernal Grasp here. Boom. 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 There we go. I see. Okay. So it's more mad. It's more just spam of it's big card spam, basically. Big card spam as we know it. Scurv the Flicker Mert the Kerburdener. Her. Kermerks the Runner. Kermerks. Wabango. Yeah. Keep up chains, keep us together, running in the shadows. Kerber. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I'm still won't say never break the chain. Yeah, I know it's pretty strong. I would never run something like that. I don't know. First of all, I don't like every color deck, but I've done Eftali spam. I don't really like Atraxa, but I don't know. The spammy decks is kind of, they're getting old. They're getting old. Ooh, okay. Draw. Let's do Mad Ratter. Let's get rid of that. Pop, pop. Alright, if he doesn't board wipe me right now, he's gonna be dead. That's his only option, is to board wipe me right now. Nope, that's not it. Pop, pop. Dunzo. Never had any luck with playing anything 2 colors. 3 is fine. 3 is fine as long as you have a decent mana base and a concise idea of what you're doing. 3 is perfectly fine. Oh no, Cookies is declaring Trex. Cookies is declaring you officially addicted to control magic. That's not a good look, man. It's very addicting. It's like pulling on the dark side of the Force. You think it's a way to unlimited power, but it only corrupts. It only destroys. That's all it knows how to do. Running in the shadows. Ops goes first. We've been on a pretty good run here, boys. Let's do shit. Yeah. Oh. Let's do that. Radder. Okay. Might be struck down. I don't know. Might be killed. Might be killed. Combat Thresher. Very nice. Very nice. So let's do... I know what he's trying to do. I know what he's trying to do. We're going to put down Tat Rat. Kill that guy. Take the damage. Push it. There we go. Yeah, it's a little aggro. I think more than aggro, it just really insists. It's persistent and pushes damage down range real hard. And it gets out of control really quick. It really is a proper swarm deck. It really is a proper swarm deck. Skittering Surveyor. Very much so a proper swarm deck. Lord Skittering's Butcher. Let's put him down. Creatures of Control gain Menace. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, that's real good. Boom. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah. He's got a board wipe. Ain't got a board wipe. Ain't got nothing. There it is. Pop, pop, pop. Who hurt you? He's worried. My man is worried here. Combat Thresher. What else you got? Draw a card. Boom. You need another blocker. Exile and return. Draw a card. That ain't it. That ain't it. Yeah. Yeah. That's the stuff right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're tearing up the ladder with rats right now. Let's see if they can pass the wall of fire, though. Alright. Let's take the Rona. Sheldred's Faithful. Mercosaurus Rex. Is there a way to lock the different types of decks, or do you have to purchase them? You have to construct them. Well, we have another Saurus Rex. We have a Trexodactyl and a Mercosaurus Rex now. Things are getting out of control with the dino people we have. Welcome, Mercosaurus Rex. You don't really unlock decks. You unlock cards. You craft cards, and then put the decks together. If you come by the Discord, we can help you get started in playing this game. It's a very fun game. I go first. Let's put down Black Cleave. We'll hopefully draw. We have Tattered Ratter, which is fine. Ryan Lagwimmer, how you doing, man? Alright. Bum, 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 no. Alright, I think we're going to put down Skitter. He's probably going to burn this out. This is going to be a really, The only way with the pre-made decks. Well, you can download any of my decks off my YouTube channel or my AetherHub and use them. I'd recommend modifying them to your liking a little bit. But you can definitely learn how to become a better player. There's plenty of ways to do that. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Boom. Let's create a little guy. Alright. Scrapyard mutt. Alright. Jeskai. Purity Overseer. Interesting. Interesting. We're really onto something here. Let's push him downrange. Another enchantments deck, it would appear. Boom. Exploded. So if we do Totentaz and then hit Sewer Witch, I don't want to get counterspelled though. Trexodactyl, how you doing? I mean, to nukes. The nukes! Invasion of what? Oh, the dreaded ES word? Ugh. Invasion of Kaladesh. Making copters. Making copters and thwompters. Okay, so let's do Haunted Ridge. Let's do Sweet Lady Totentaz here. 4. Let's do that. Okay. He's playing Esper? Yeah, I know. He's been dabbling in the dark arts for a while. He's, he may be lost to the zone. I don't know. It's perhaps. We got a Power Stone right there. That's good. Okay, so we do... What if we do Twisty Witch? Worried he's got a counterspell or a removal here. No, he didn't have a counterspell or removal. Yeah, okay. Bolt Surge. Hit, hit, hit. He's going to lose a bunch of life. Boom, boom. What is he running here? Scrapping Mutt. I bet he's trying to get that Mindbreaker Toxin or whatever the hell that's called. I bet he's trying to get Mindbreaker Toxin out. It's more of a tempo mid-range deck. Okay, what's the color combination then? If it's a tempo mid-range, what's the color combination? Is it black, white, and blue? I've played Esper decks. I don't play Esper control decks. You know, that's kind of where I draw the line, but I like Esper Gain and Drain. You can do some good card draw Gain and Drain off Esper. Perfectly acceptable. What's he gonna run? What's he gonna run? Do something, man. Do something. Counterspell. He's got an instant in his hand. We know this. We know this. Gonna push somebody back. Boom. Scrapwork Mutt. Very nice. Hit, hit. Down to 4. If you don't figure it out, it's Coitance for him. It's Coitance for Presto if you don't figure it out right here. He gets to draw a card. I really want a full swarm. And he's out of there. Through the wall of fire. Rats prove themselves worthy. Eating all the cheese. Eating through all of our USB cables. Wonderful. Esper Legends is... Esper Legends is fine. I don't have anything against it. I don't think I have anything against it. I don't really. I'm not gonna hate on Esper Legends too bad. It's not the worst. Could be worse. Rat deck really doing work, man. Not gonna lie. After some fine tuning this afternoon in the rats and the Eldraine only, really got some good combos. Thank you to Cookies for pointing out Sewer Ultra Witch. Really does help a lot. Those Wicked cards are terrible. Very good combo play there. And not too expensive. Easy on the wilds, too. So, overall, pretty solid. NGL, pretty solid. NGL, pretty solid. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay tuned for the Shakedown Breakdown, but this video is over. Bye-bye.